Hey everybody, I'm Lauren Cohen. I'm that cross-border expert and investing a cross-border specialist, and I'm here to help you understand what an E2 visa is. In my book, I call it the coveted visa. Why? Because everybody wants one. And for Canadians, it's pretty easy to get. Generally speaking, you're looking at an investment of around $100,000 in a business or a franchise, or you can even start your own business or expand your existing business. The regular E2, which is consular processing, through the Toronto consulate, waiting for an interview. It's up to 5 years and it is renewable and you don't have any restrictions and you can pretty much be anywhere you want. There's actually no residency requirement. It's a beautiful visa. All you have to do is show that your source of funds is legal and kosher, that you invested a substantial amount of money into a non-marginal business. And these are terms that are discretionarily interpreted, and we can help you interpret them. So in order to invest in any kind of property in the US, you need some kind of capital, right? So the other 90 to 150,000 is to invest first down payments on those properties. And we ideally would like to see 2 in your portfolio, or at least under contract, 1 in your portfolio and 1 under contract at the time of application. Okay, so a US visa allows you to live, work, and run your business in the US. It allows you to invest freely, it allows you to go back and forth across the border, and it allows you to get a US Social Security number, and also allows you to benefit from 1031 exchange benefits. The visa that we focus on is called an E2 visa, which is a non-immigrant 5-year renewable visa. And what that means is you have 5 years to run your business before you have to think about renewing or changing to a different status. And you will have basically the freedom to come and go and run your business without interruption as you are moving through the process. It is based on a substantial investment in a non-marginal business. If you were investing in a traditional business, that investment is usually around 100,000, but we obviously mandate higher because we want you to be able to close on your first property or 2. And that's part of why our business model is 110,000, including all of the visa services, the entity setup, pretty much everything but the filing fees. Onboarding call to kickstart the real estate business building process. That will involve Carolyn and probably likewise myself. And we will guide you to start setting up what you're planning to do in the US and how you're going to accomplish it and whether it's visa friendly, and if it's not, how we can make it visa friendly. Weekly one-on-one calls to custom build your business plan and budget, because that is so important to your success in the US and to building your business and getting a visa. Intros to tax experts and transactional attorneys to set up the 4-entity structure. So after we set up the 4 entities, we work with you to set up bank accounts and obtain tax IDs. So tax IDs are like a social security number for each business. You cannot set up a bank account in the US without a tax ID, and we will help you and guide you through that process. Then we introduce you to additional strategic connections such as funding, financing, and legal. So our SREI team offers guidance and research regarding leads and assists with initial property due diligence. So maybe Carolyn, you could address that real quick.
So yeah, through the process in SREI, apart from obviously everything that's required for the visa application, the business plan, we work with you on looking for the properties that are appropriate for this type of investing. And again, so that to ensure that you're able to qualify for the visa. Lauren has, like she said before, a huge connection of realtors across the US. So depending on the state or the market that you want to go into, we connect you with that realtor and we work very closely with them to make sure that the properties that are being presented to you, again, are going to be appropriate for the visa application. As we get leads from the realtors, together we work on looking at the property, doing an analysis on it. Does this property fit what you're looking for, whether it's long-term rental, short-term rental, to make sure that it is a sound investment. We also help you through the negotiation process, working with the realtor on putting the offer in. What is the process of closing if you've never purchased any properties in the US? You know, the beautiful thing about this is we hold your hand through the whole process of buying this property in the US, even for some of our seasoned investors. So I'm talking about, we had one of our clients who had a portfolio of over 200 properties in Canada. This was her first time buying a property in the US so she could qualify for a visa. And I know that one of the major things she was grateful for is that we walked her through every step of the way of acquiring that property as well, because she didn't realize how different it was from buying a property in Canada.
So join me, Lauren Cohen, to learn more and follow me on YouTube and Facebook and LinkedIn and Instagram and TikTok and all those other things, so you can stay tuned and learn more about your options to pursue this E2 visa as quickly as possible, and make sure that you take advantage of the opportunities to invest, live, work, and play in the good old USA. Thanks again. I'm Lauren Cohen, signing off for today.